Hello, hello, everyone. Tonight we are doing discounted sessions for emotion code, body code, and belief code. If you'd like to sign up, the link tree is in my bio. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
These are those ramen people.
So, I am trained and certified in emotion code, body code, and belief code. These are just a few of the energy healing modalities that I practice. If you're interested in learning about it, there are books available so that you can help yourself. Emotion Code and Body Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. If you're interested in doing something like I do, you go through discoverhealing.com. With your consent, I tap into your energy by using muscle testing, which can be done many different ways. I use the Han Solo, which is like this. This is strong. If it goes weak, it's no. Many people practice it in different ways. The circles, the flick method, a pendulum, the sway method. There's many different ways to do the muscle testing. It answers yes or no questions. So when I connect to your subconscious, we tap in to see what blocks or imbalances that may be causing issues. The emotion code works with emotions, and its focus is on the heart wall. Almost everyone in the world has a heart wall, and it's kind of like armor that your subconscious puts around your heart from experiences that you've either had or witnessed. And when we've removed this, you're able to give and receive love more appropriately. When we don't pay attention to our emotions, they can become stagnant and create balls of energy that become stuck within our body. So the body code is based off from the emotion code, but it works with the four bodies: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And there's 6 different subsections within the body code, and there's subsections within subsections of that. So we do the muscle testing to figure out where the blockage or imbalance is and remove those so that you are able to heal yourself. Belief code is the 3rd step above that, and the practice works with belief code trees. At the root of the tree is the faulty core identity. And when you have, there's that phrase, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. When you have inherent beliefs, like if your family comes from a long line of you have to work hard to get what you want, or you can't trust people, that's where these inherited beliefs and these faulty core identities come from. And then it goes up at the at the base of the tree, the core of the tree, the trunk of the tree, are the faulty core beliefs. And it's kind of like that movie Inside Out, where there's like core memories. That's what is associated with this. And as it branches out, it goes into limiting beliefs and then out further into negative programs. These are the things that are the subjective filters of how we view ourselves, others, and the world. And you can have these from yourself. You can have them suggested to you, or they can be inherited. And there's a few different kinds of trees, but pretty much what it is that it's kind of a cycle. So because you have these beliefs, you attract these trapped emotions. Thank you for the heart, me. That can then go into your body and get stuck in your body and repeat the pattern. Thank you so much. Yes, we're here to cut down some trees. Excellent. So if you are interested in a session, Linktree is in the bio. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I don't know if you got my message, Willow. I am interested in expanding my practice further. So I was hoping that you could tell me more about what it is that you teach. I'm good. I'm good. Had a couple of live sessions already today. I started off the afternoon with my Reiki master, Samantha. My kid is on Screech. You didn't? Hello. Weird. I'm gonna have to get, I just downloaded, uploaded, whatever, the WhatsApp. So I'm not sure how that works. I just got on it, so I don't, like I said, I don't know how it works. I'm not very tech savvy. Hello, Debbie. So is your phone number on there that was on your link tree to the WhatsApp? Is that what that is? Because I heard about WhatsApp. It's kind of like is it for phone or video chat? You saw that, you were bummed that you didn't have time to join. Yeah. And then I got on, because it was requested that I get on again. I had a couple of people come in toward the end of that live, and they're like, oh, I missed it. So I just was on again. I had a mini session with another energy healer on here. WhatsApp number in a DM. Yes. Yes, I will. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Because I feel really connected. I'm trained and certified in the Reiki as a Reiki master teacher for Omni and Usui Reiki. 1 second, guys. What do you need? Yeah. Oh, this kid. Yes, I'm excited to chat too. A couple of combined sessions recently as well. Cool. Very cool. It's 30 for anybody. For anybody. This is because I do my subs lives twice a month, and those ones are for free for my subs, just to show some subs love and kind of get more people interested in what it is that I do. So those ones are free. These ones are discounted because it's a live, it's not personal. It is personal in that it is your information and I'm connecting just to you. But you're kind of sharing the healing with everyone else, if that makes sense. I do one-on-ones, but the emotion code is $20, the body code is $30, and the belief code is $50 just for tonight. Yeah, I kind of want to branch out and make more connections, like what we were talking about before, as far as creating that community. So I feel that it's really awesome that we can do the duels. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for being present. So I'm kind of curious about the quantum healing and how much that is, how that is different from the Reiki. I'm also kind of interested in like the light language. You okay? No, mommy's in a session. What you need, baby? Cool. Very, very cool. 1 second, my kid needs me. Babe. Sis. If you're not going to chill out, you're going to go upstairs with your sister. And then you're going to chill out. Can you chill? she is no chill. You kind of do like yeah. Yep, and that's kind of what I do. Well, not that. I do a mashup for my Reiki. This kid has no chill today. Yes, I hear you. Here, girl. Ooh. Is my music too loud? Anybody? See, that's cool. I started with the Usui by Samantha at Level Up Healing, and I got my level 1 and level 2, and then I got 1, 2, and 3 from the Blue Bodhi. So she actually practices 13 different kinds of Reiki, and she made her own. So that's the Omni Reiki. You like the music, good. I think we're on 852 again. Yep, 852. So letting go of fear, overthinking, worries, and it's also for the third eye and attracting the soul tribe. Yeah. Yes. Yep, Omni's 13 kinds of Reiki combined. But just trying to branch out and see what's what. I'm feeling really connected. Hello, how are you? To the light language. And I'm going in a couple of other directions also. Kind of like iffy about sharing it until I get everything rolling, but some big things should be happening here in the next year. Hello, Enlightened One. Part, yes, Jerry. Excellent. Hello, Santa Cruzin. I know, me too. Me too. Yeah. I've got West Coast, Indigenous, and East Coast. About to hop on a session. Excellent. Well, thank you for being here. And I will definitely figure out what's going on with that WhatsApp. And we will chat about further educations. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like my teeth. I chew with them. It helps me eat food. She's on Screech today. You could probably hear her in the background. Yeah. Light language is really interesting. Light language, light codes. Thank you. So for the 33 of you that are in here, just so you know what's going on tonight, we're doing discounted sessions. Amy, discounted sessions. How's that going for you? Of emotion code, body code, and belief code. So if you are interested in a session, these are one-on-one sessions, but they're discounted because they're on live as opposed to a private session. Carmen. All right, Tiffany, I've got you for a body code. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to tap into Tiffany first. Thank you so much. Awesome. Tiffany. Nutrition or lifestyle. You need to go get some water, please. Thank you, Mouse. Thank you for stopping in. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. So Tiffany, misalignment. It's meridian. So for those of you who haven't had a session with me or sat in with any of my Reiki, meridians are the veins and arteries of not only our body, but our subtle body. So they're connected directly to specific organs, and then the subtle body is connected through the organs as well as energy systems. So this is an extraordinary one. Girdle. So the girdle meridian wraps around your waist. It is connected to your liver, your kidneys, your bladder, your reproductive system. If you have any pain, bloating, or discomfort in your abdomen, lower back, legs, or feet, this could potentially be a connection. You okay? It's inherited shock is the first one. Is it mother's side? It's father's side. Is it more than one generation? 15 generations back. Is it more than one? Times 10. Unworthy. Absorbed. Around 7 years old. Is it more than one? Shock. Inherited again. Mother's side. Is it more than one generation? I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. "15 generations. Is it more than one? No. Unworthy again. Inherited. Father's side, 15 generations. Guilt. Inherited. Father's side, 15 generations. Despair, absorbed. Before 20, before 10, 7 years old. Anxiety, this one's yours. Is it before 20, before 10, 7 years old? Okay, so you have 10, 16 trapped emotions connected to this misalignment in the girdle meridian. Are there any other blocks or imbalances that Tiffany can let go of today? Yes. So it's another meridian. Is it a main one? Conception meridian. So the conception meridian starts around the perineum, so the reproductive organs, and it goes all the way up into the throat. It can affect your face and your eyes. It also goes down to your ankles through the inside of your leg. Are there any body code associations? These are all emotions. Shock. Inherited. Father side, 15 generations back. Disgust. Absorbed. Around 13 years old. Anxiety. This is yours. Around 13. Disgust. Inherited. Mother side, 15 generations. Are there any other trapped emotions connected to this misalignment in the conception meridian? No. Does Tiffany have any other blocks or imbalances that she's ready to let go of today? No. So we're going to clear the associations and then clear the misalignments. So for those of you who haven't set into any of my sessions, inherited trapped emotions go back to the point of origin and literally wipe the bloodline. So if you have any kids, cousins, aunties that resonate with this energy, it is being removed from them as well. We are now letting go of inherited disgust from your mother's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of anxiety around 13. We are now letting go of absorbed disgust around 13. We are now letting go of inherited shock from your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now clearing the conception meridian. Cleared? Now we are letting go of anxiety around 7 years old. We are letting go of absorbed despair around 7 years old. We are letting go of inherited guilt 15 generations back on your father's side. We are now letting go of inherited unworthy on your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited shock from your mother's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of absorbed unworthy around 7. And this one's a big one. We're letting go of inherited shock from your father's side, 15 generations back. This one's going to take me a minute to clear. Cleared? Can we clear the misalignment in the girdle meridian? Yes. We are now resetting your girdle meridian. Cleared. Does Tiffany have any other blocks or imbalances that she can let go of today? Good. So we are disconnecting. Tiffany, how do you feel? Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for being here. If you're interested in signing up, Linktree is in the bio. The emotion code is only $20 today, $30 for the body, and $50 for the belief code. Usually hits later. Water helps with the processing and being kind to yourself. So, some extra self-care. For processing, you can feel any number of things, any of the emotions that are of you. Sometimes your subconscious kind of wipes your memory of it when it puts a pin in it that you're not able to process it. So you could be having aha moments or like replays of memories later on. For me, when I clear my energies, it happens instantaneously. Some people it could take a day or a week. But if there's any type of negative attachment, like when the memory replays, when you remember something, that means there may be something else to clear. But there are some other symptoms that are very common, pains, fatigue. Just make sure that you're taking good care of yourself to help with that processing. Yeah, that was rough, definitely. Especially because those are the formative years. That's a very, very tender age when kids are in their reptilian brain, so everything is emotional. Like there's like my little, like she's not physically capable of controlling her emotions. Like there's no, she has thoughts and processing of thoughts, but like the ability to make her emotions stable or even acknowledge what her emotions are isn't there. Like that's in development from like the age of 7 through, for some people, 25 years old. There's no there's no prefrontal cortex. It's still developing, which is really, really interesting because during that time period, a lot of parents or people that are in their lives have issues with regulating their own emotions. So it's being taught in a way that it's not beneficial for anyone. So it winds up being that there's a lot of trapped emotions and negative programming. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to try to upload these. It took me a long time to get the last live downloaded so that I could try uploading it to my YouTube. So that's what I'm going to try to start doing instead of sending everyone a list. If I can't get it to you in time and you would like the list of energies that we removed, just shoot me a message. Because I do have that list. But that way we simplify it for everyone. Thank you for all the likes. Does anyone have any other questions about the emotion code, body code, or belief code? A little bit of relaxation, some energy clearing. Tonight I'm doing discounted sessions for emotion code, body code, and belief code. They are 3 of the energy modalities that I practice. Tired mama, how are you feeling? My kid keeps losing all of my hair bands. I have no hair bands. Yes. Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully the babies feel better soon. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't need that stress. This last big push. So the emotion code has 5 different kinds of emotions that we can trap. Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It does help. There's inherited emotions, which if you've ever sat in with any of my Reiki lives, we do a lot of clearings there. The inherited emotions go back to the point of origin. in these one-on-one sessions, I do have an Amazon wish list. In these one-on-one sessions, we identify how far back it goes and who you got it from. So mother's side, father's side, how many ever generations, and decoding it further, like if it's a miasm, which is the memory of a sickness, we can even figure out what it was about. If it was cancer, heart disease, what have you. And it is literally wiped from the bloodline. So every single person within that bloodline, as far back as it goes, they're cleansed of the energy. The energy is removed from every member of the family. The absorbed trapped emotions are actually someone else's also. At some point in time, someone was having a difficult time with an emotion, and you tried to lighten their load by absorbing it. Happens a lot with healers and energy workers, people who work in the medical field, or in a lot of different situations where you're operating in an empathic energy. Emotions from self, the absorbed emotions we can actually decode too. Usually I check and see what age you absorbed it at. Sometimes people want to know like who they absorbed it from, and we can decode that. In trapped emotions from self, usually we just decode at like what age. Then there's prenatal trapped emotions, which actually can either happen from you experiencing the emotion. A lot of the times it happens during the 3rd trimester where there's shock or something like that. More of the time it's you absorbing the energy from your mother. And then there's preconception trapped emotions, which actually happen when you are a soul before you incarnate. So those are the 5 different kinds of trapped emotions. And after a few of them start building up and creating that shield around your heart, there's a heart wall. And it's kind of like layers of an onion. Some people only need 1 session to break through the heart wall. Some people need 5 sessions. These heart walls can actually rebuild. And that is actually, again, how I was talking about the connection between the emotion code, body code, and belief code. It is because of the beliefs that you have that we trap these emotions. So that's how you would rebuild these heart walls, is because you have certain beliefs that are in place that are programming your reality. So as humans, we are meant to be observers of our emotions. We're meant to acknowledge them and figure out what it is that they're trying to teach us. If you don't pay attention to these energies, they can become stagnant and then create balls of energy, and they are stored within your body. So if you've got constant neck pain or body aches and pains, sometimes it goes to an injury. Like I had, for an example, I had a car accident a few years back, so anytime that I was stressed out or overwhelmed, I would get a stiff neck. And so, like, these energies kind of do sometimes go into the cracks of where there had been previous injury. But it's just kind of like your body trying to let you know, hey, there's something that you're not dealing with and that you need to work on. And that's why we have the body code. And in the body code, there's 6 different sections. There's energy, circular system, toxin, pathogen, misalignment, and then nutrition or lifestyle. In the past few sessions that I've had, there had been a pathogen of virus. So if you're actually like having an allergy or a virus or mold exposure, your body, your subconscious will tell us that. Well, hopefully it is a good thing. Lions can be very protective. And like right down to nutrition or lifestyle. Like with the last session, she needed water. So water actually helps not only with the processing, but with your connection to your subconscious. So if you're not hydrating properly, you're not healing properly. So there's a basic baseline of how to stay in the rest and digest mode. If you're eating properly, if you're getting enough sleep, and if you're getting enough water. Which sounds so silly, you know, we're basically emotional houseplants. But yeah, so within the body code, those 6 sections, there are subsections, and then sometimes subsections within subsections. So it does get very detailed as far as what the issue is, and then the connections that are associated. And generally those are more trapped emotions. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for all of the likes. And the Belief Code just came out, so there's not a book available yet for that. If you're interested in learning more, go to Boot My Face. My link tree is in my bio. All the way down at the bottom is my Amazon wish list. And I think at the bottom of that are the 2 books that you should look up. They're by Dr. Bradley Nelson, The Emotion Code and The Body Code. And so you can learn for yourself more about it. If you want to do what I do, you have to go to discoverhealing.com and they will train you and certify you there. No sleep and trying to quit smoking, but you are so right for, yes. Well, hopefully that, gets in check. The quitting smoking, I don't know if you've sat in any of my sessions. I usually clear at least 3 of the seeking hearts. In the Body Code, there's something called seeking hearts. And it's an energy reverberation. Sometimes it's inherited. I don't know if you've ever been to or known anyone that's gone to AA or Al-Anon. They tell you there, you learn there. I learned there because I went to Al-Anon. My father is an alcoholic. And so it runs in the family. It's genetic. And they tell you that 1 in 13 people is genetically predestined to have these addictive tendencies. And what it actually is epigenetics. Epigenetics is where there had been trauma. Oh, where did you even get that? Go bring it to Sissy. How did you get that?
No.
She found my birthday stash.
No.
You have been. Cool. So we remove those seeking hearts. They used to be called addiction reverberation. We remove those seeking hearts quite frequently in my Reiki sessions. You weren't supposed to get that. Not yet. But since you have it, you have it. Yeah, I can open it. She's got a birthday coming up, so I tried to... I'm not very good at keeping presents. So I don't mind that she found it, but... I tried to have a birthday stash. And, yep, wow. Don't lose any of the parts. It's a game, okay? Right. It's a genetic disposition in that it is an inherited trauma. It's called epigenetics. It's a modification to your DNA, and it can actually program you for anxiety, depression, any type of disease, mental or physical. So like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, like all of these things are actually epigenetics. And we can help that with removing these trapped energies. So like I was saying, if it's something that runs in the family, when I remove an inherited trapped emotion, we're literally doing generational healing. Oh no. But yeah, I've heard that actually quitting smoking is similar to like heroin. Like it's that strong of an addiction, so don't be discouraged. I've also heard that it takes 7 to 15 times of trying to quit before you actually quit. So it can be hard, but you can do it. Water helps with that too. Excellent. Excellent. Good for you, Ryan. Good for you. I just received, is that Jeanette for a belief code? Jeanette. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I will have to stay tuned. Yes. So the way that this works for my live sessions, we're all kind of sharing in this. If anything resonates, it resonates. Just set the intention that you are also letting go. The people who have signed up are looking for specific healings. They're working on something specific, and I do decode it to specific points. Like I was saying, mother side, father side, what age, what it is regarding. Now, the belief code, Jeanette, was there something specific that you wanted to work on? Jeanette. Okay, somebody just flagged me. Which is goofy. So whoever's in here trying to cause mischief, please stand up so you can be escorted out. My live does not contain anything for age restriction. We are actually talking about healing. And if I said something that ticked you off, maybe you should sign up for a healing. Clearly you have some things to work through. Things people work on. Relationships, worthiness, finances, any number of things. Cool. I probably could check in to see if anything's highest priority. Finances and relationships. Cool. Yes. Okay. Our finances and Jeanette, our finances and relationships highest priority. Cool. Oftentimes the way that this works out and what I tell people is that your relationship with yourself is actually a direct reflection for everything else in the world. So if you're having difficulty with any of those things, it's coming back to you. So that might be something that we recover here. Is this a basic tree? So it is. I have no idea, Leb. No idea. It popped up right after I said that about the healing and whatnot being inherited. So I don't know if it was you or someone didn't like what I was saying. So a basic tree is the most common kind of tree. It goes usually negative programs that we work down through. So we start off at the top of the tree. Negative programs, limiting beliefs, faulty core beliefs, and then sometimes there is a faulty core identity. If there is a faulty core identity, that's usually inherited. Oh, come on. Go give it to Sissy.
No.
Then I'm not helping. You found the whole birthday stash. Sis! Come down! All right. So, Jeanette, negative program. She found her birthday stash.
Huh?
She found her birthday stash.
Oh.
And she was trying to get me to open it.
It's me.
So this one is regarding survival and worth. Is this something that is yours? Yes. So it's from self. The belief code works with statements, syntax. So this is connected to your root chakra. Security, safety, support, survival. It is connected to the reproductive system and the skeletal system. This statement is,
I don't know if you wanted this open.
yeah, without money and prestige, I am worthless.
Here, hurry up.
Wow.
You're welcome.
This next negative program could be something to do. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. That's a great question. Gotta watch what we say, huh? And I think I'm not sure if it's what you guys say, because there was a person who typed something in Spanish, and my Spanish is a little bit rusty, but I read it, I translated it, and I vocalized it, and I got flagged. So maybe it's just what I say that, you know what I'm saying? So the next negative program.
Help.
Again with survival.
Help. Help.
It's part of it, honey.
Okay.
It's part of it. Yeah. And then that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Worth again. So again, root chakra through the reproductive system, safety, security. My worth is determined by others. Is there another negative program? No. Yeah, well, thank you. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm newer to doing lives. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief. Power. Is a limiting belief from self? No. It's suggested. Strength. So this one is connected to your solar plexus, so self-esteem, confidence, action, identity, power. It is also connected to the adrenals. And it's connected with the Maslow's hierarchy of belonging and love. Its negative statement is, I don't have the power to choose anything different. All right, is there another limiting belief? No, so we're going down to faulty core belief. The faulty core belief. Power. This is from self. It's also suggested. Change. So again, connected to the solar plexus, self-esteem, confidence, action, identity, power. It is connected to the adrenals. I am unable to let go. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. And is it inherited? Yes. Mother side, it's father side, more than one generation, 5, 10, 15 generations on your father's side. So this is a deep one. Love. Others. So this is connected with the heart chakra, compassion, unconditional love, kindness. It is connected to the thymus and esteem. And this one says, they are judging me. All right. So that is the tree. And now we're gonna go back through and see what the associations are. There are any in the body code. They're all emotional. And they're all inherited. Inherited, father side, 15 generations. So you didn't get any of these. The apple definitely fell. Disgust. Is it more than one? Worry, anger, hatred, resentment, overwhelm, disgust, crying, are there any other trapped emotions connected to this tree? No. So you only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but they are all inherited from your father's side 15 generations back. So the way that this works is all of the inherited emotions are literally being cleared from your bloodline, but the tree is specific to you. Because everyone, even if you were to share the same experience, like go through the same thing with another person, your filters, your subjective filters are different. They can be similar, that's why collectives collect. So if anyone does resonate, just set the intention that you're removing it as well. So Jeanette, we are letting go of inherited crying from your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited disgust from your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited overwhelm from your father's side, 15 generations back. We're now letting go of inherited resentment from your father's side, 15 generations back. We're now letting go of inherited hatred from your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited anger from your father's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited worry from your father's side, 15 generations back. And inherited disgust from your father's side, 15 generations back. Cleared, the associations are clear. So now we are going to uproot the tree. And then we've got to go back through and see if you need any seeds to be planted. Do you use affirmations regularly? We are now letting go of the negative program from herself that is regarding survival and worth. That is the statement, without money and prestige, I'm worthless. We are now letting go of the negative program from herself regarding survival and worth. That is the statement, my worth is determined by others. Oh, good. We are now letting go of the limiting belief that is suggested regarding power and strength. That is, I don't have the power to choose anything different. We are now letting go of the faulty core belief that is suggested regarding power and change. That is the statement, I am unable to let go. We are now letting go of the faulty core identity that is inherited from your father's side, 15 generations, 1 second, regarding love and others. That is the statement, they are judging me. Cleared. Yep, I will help. Hang on. I will help. Hang on. I got you. Wow. Here you go, kiddo. Alright, so next what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a list from my fridge, because after we're done with this clearing of the energy, I've got to reboot you. So 1 second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, Jeanette. Does Jeanette need any positive affirmations? Okay, so usually, or not usually, sometimes what happens when we are removing energies, if people don't do that step of the affirmations and the positive self-care, there needs to be a replacement statement for like each statement. I've got to reprogram you with a positive statement. You do a very good job though, so we're just going to defragment the rest of this space so that you can fill up this space with whatever positive affirmations that you see fit. Okay, next we're rebooting you. Like a computer, when you take out a program or you're having some type of issue, you got to reboot it, right? So we just removed a whole tree, a belief code program from you. So we're going to reset the alignment of your spirit with your physical body. We are now resetting the communication between your spirit and your physical body. We are resetting the energy field of your heart. We are resetting the communication between your spirit and your physical heart. We are resetting the communication between your heart and your brain. We are resetting the left lobe of your brain. We are resetting the right lobe of your brain. We are resetting your corpus callosum of your brain. And starting from the bottom, we are going to reset your chakras. We are now resetting your root star chakra. We are resetting your root chakra. We are resetting your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your upper heart chakra, your throat chakra, your ear chakras, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and your soul star chakra. Now that all of your chakras are reset, we are balancing, aligning, and energizing all of your chakras. Next, do we need to reset any other meridians in those? Okay, next we are resetting your governing meridian. We are resetting your conception meridian. And we're going to reset the...
How?
Yeah, hang on. Okay, be kind. Here. We're resetting the magnetic field of your body around your heart and every cell within your body. And lastly, we're going to reset your auric field. Okay. Does Jeanette need anything else? So we're disconnecting. How do you feel? Clears. I just got a body code from Brittany. Brittany. Good. Thank you. Brittany, are you still in here? Hello, you have a misalignment. It's an extraordinary meridian. Conception. So the conception meridian, again, is part of the 8 extraordinary meridians. The main ones are connected through the body and can affect the hormone balance as well as the blood flow within our body. These extraordinary meridians are also connected to the organs, but they are part of our energy body. So this one, you good? Okay. Okay, it's okay. This one starts with the perineum and runs through the center of the abdomen, through the chest, your cheeks, and actually connects through your eyes. So it runs all the way up, and it also goes down through your legs. It is responsible for the storage and balance of yin energy. It can affect your reproductive system, digestive system, your spleen, as well as like swelling or issues with your face, lips, and eyes. Are there any body code associations? They're all emotional. Shock, inherited shock. Mother's side, is it more than one generation? 15 generations on your mother's side? Is it more than one shock? Yes, there's 10 of them. Yeah, so hopefully we can get this reset for you and let it clear You can continue to, like I was saying with the heart wall and actually with the body code. So you can continue to rebuild the heart wall or have these continuous resets needed. And generally that goes back to the belief code. So when you stop trapping emotions, that's when you can eliminate the heart wall and will not have as many issues within the body code. But you can continue to trap those. Part of it is within the shadow work, part of it is like letting go of the emotions and the processing of that. But if you have any injuries, like I said, it will go into those cracks where there have been injury and like try to get a hold of you for getting your attention. Shock again, inherited. Father side, 20 generations. Is that more than one? Also 10 times 10. Are any of these hers? Oh, it's all inherited. Okay, so everything's inherited. Shock again. Mother side. 15 generations. Is it more than one? Disgust. Father side. 20 generations. Worry, father side, 20 generations. Humiliation, mother side, 15 generations. Is that more than one? Shock. Mother side, 15 generations. Are there any other trapped emotions connected to this misalignment and conception meridian? No. So that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 trapped emotions that are connected to this misalignment and conception meridian. Does Brittany have any other blocks or imbalances that she's ready to let go of today? No. I'm going to check back into that, but right now we're going to let go of these inherited trapped emotions, starting off with inherited shock from your mother's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited humiliation from your mother's side, 15 generations back. Now we are letting go of inherited worry from your father's side, 20 generations back. You're letting go of inherited disgust from your father's side, 20 generations back. Inherited shock from your mother's side, 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited shock from your father's side, 20 generations back. And this is a big one. These last two are big ones. So it's going to take me a minute to clear. No. Cleared. Next, we are letting go of inherited shock from your mother's side, 15 generations back. Cleared. Are all of the associations cleared? Can we reset Brittany's misalignment in her conception meridian? Yes, we're now resetting your conception meridian. Cleared. Does Brittany have any other blocks or imbalances that she is able to let go of today? No. So we are disconnecting. How do you feel? Please get some water. Water helps with the processing. Yeah, and the swollen eyes, not to bring any concern to you, because I don't do the fear mongering thing, but emotional. Good. Yeah, that it wasn't even your stuff, but you've been hanging on to all of that. I had a friend who had hyperthyroidism, and she actually had eye issues as well. So just something to be aware of. I don't know if you frequent the doctors or go to the doctors at all. I personally have issues, but I always recommend that, seek medical help, professional help if you need to. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You went to the doctor and they couldn't figure out. That's interesting. See, that was part of my problem too. That was part of my problem too, is that for some of the things, it's not something that they can find. Samantha! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. How are you? And I also had a few other issues that I don't know. I'm good. I had an interesting session in between, not how I thought it was going to. I had concerns because what she was saying didn't even resonate with me, like, at all. I was like, are you sure you're tapped into my energy? Because, like, I don't have any back pain. I don't know what you're saying to me. Because usually before I do my Reiki sessions, I get my chakras right? Like, I work on myself. Same thing for this. Like, if there were something residing within me that needed to be worked on, like, I usually set the intention that, like, yeah, I'm letting it go also, right? So I usually do that before I even get on to help any other people. And then I also went live with Samantha for an hour. And then, like, right after that, I fed my kids, and then I was going to go live because I had someone request. They came in at the end of our session, and they were like, oh, I missed you. So they requested me to get on, and I paused because I had noticed that she was live, the one that I'd paid for the session with, and she's like, oh, you need your chakras realigned. You're having some upper heart chakra issues and back pain. And I'm like, no, are you sure you tapped into my energy? But I don't know. I sent her an email to, like, kind of reconfirm it, but I've been having issues with cords, like people trying to hide in my energy and, like, all of the stabby stabs and whatnot. Yes. Well, have fun in your session. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for listening to my rant. But yeah, from what I've been experiencing for the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of energetic attacks, which it's kind of flippant for some people. They don't want to believe in the energy attacks, and, like, that stance is kind of good in a way. Like, if you believe that you are not, like, they can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of what I was saying about the resonance. So with the inherited emotions, you naturally resonate, right? Because it's within your DNA. So you resonate at this energy, and therefore you attract this energy. You're more likely to see others and absorb their energy that is on that same frequency. You're more likely to feel it for yourself and trap it. So the resonance of it, I can see, like, if I'm focused on, like, people are attacking me type thing, there's likely something within myself that needs to be healed, if that makes sense. But I also see it on the flip side of it. Right. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And that's, for me, from the lessons that I've learned, it's a lot about the discernment of it, like knowing what my energy feels like, knowing where I'm having issues. Like, if you're having a lot of head issues, there's likely something going on with your ear chakras, your third eye, and your crown, if not your soul star, and, like, your further connection to the divine. You know what I'm saying? If you've got back pain, neck pain, it's likely something that's in your upper heart chakra. Same thing for other parts of your body, as they're connected to different energy centers, right? So if you got knee pain or feet issues, it's likely something going on with your root chakra. And then I'm also practiced in different energy modalities, so I know that like it's more than the chakras. Like some chakras line up, like we were releasing or letting go of some of the meridians. Like the girdle meridian is actually connected to the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. So there's other energy centers or modalities that approach it in a different way. Like the meridians are actually part of acupuncture, acupressure, and chi healing. So like it's the same type of work, it's just called by a different name and a different approach. But knee pain. Right, exactly. So as far as like the masculine, feminine, different sides of the body and like what needs to be worked through. So like a mother wound or something of that nature, if that makes sense. And the root chakra is connected to your safety, your security, right? Your connection to the like reproductive system. The knee pain can also be something that would be connected to the girdle meridian and the conception meridian, as well as the penetrating meridian. So there's 3 different extraordinary meridians that are also connected to those chakras. It's wild, actually. The more that I learn, the more that I want to learn. For those of you just joining me, I am a trained and certified practitioner of emotion code, body code, and belief code. Tonight, I'm doing discounted sessions. You can get an emotion code for $20, a body code for $30, and a belief code for $50. If you just want to stick around and hang out or ask questions, you can feel free. Makes perfect sense. You're learning, and also, yeah, it's kind of addicting. Growth, education, knowledge. It's empowering also, because then you become more aware of yourself as well as others around you, especially if you're more connected, like as far as your clair abilities. Like I'm very clairsentient, so I literally feel what other people have pain or blockages. And that helps me with my Reiki practice. So I know, what the imbalances are and what needs help or needs to be addressed. But yeah, as far as the attacks, I actually had a couple of stuff jump and break the other day. So I was like, what the heck? That wasn't cool. Why would you do that? And it's almost silly to even acknowledge it, but like not acknowledging it, like what is that doing? It's just an awareness of what your energy feels like. And it's kind of sad though, because like the compassion for like helping out someone else, like I can see that you're hurt. I can see that it is bothering you. And I even know what it is what about me that is bothering you. So I would like to help, but why are you attacking me? Started really understanding that my own energy feels like yes. The last 2 weeks I've been pulling cords off. My selenite dagger actually just came in, so I'm excited for using that. Yeah, absolutely. And building that community, Leb. For those of you that don't know, Leb is another practitioner. I have quite a few, we've got a pretty good community. I have quite a few people that pop in that are practitioners of energy healing modalities. He's actually trying to build a community on other apps as well. And picking up on others' emotions, Brittany. Yeah, absorbing a lot of emotions is a big thing for empaths. Because there's stages to the journey, right? first is like, yeah, I have this superpower, I'm empathic. Like I can tell what's wrong with people, I can help them in this way. And then you get further along the road and you realize you're just absorbing other people's stuff and it's really not helping them. So then you get to the point where you learn your own energy and have to learn boundaries if you don't know how to do boundaries, and establishing and maintaining boundaries. Something else you could sense or understood during my reading. I can tap back into you. Jeanette.
Go.
Something else with the belief code. Does she have a lot of trees? No. Is it less than 10? So you only have 5 more trees, which is cool. That's super cool. You've been doing a lot of work. When I started my journey, I was already a Reiki master of Omni and Usui Reiki. I was already trained and certified in emotion code and body code by the time that I got to the belief code. And I'd already done so much healing, like literal decades of healing. And so I actually had an entire forest of belief code trees. I had 45 belief code trees. So 5 trapped trees, belief code trees is not that bad at all. Anything going on with the body code? No. You're doing amazingly. You're doing great. Thank you. Some of them are, Jeanette, is it more than one? Parallel trees. When we decode the parallel trees, like I was talking about, the roots of it are inherited. Sometimes with the parallel trees, there will be an entire tree that is inherited. So it literally, like the apple fell and grew a whole tree, and then you saw, that's how I'm supposed to live, that's what I'm supposed to believe. So you started off with those same fundamental beliefs. So you've got more than a couple. Yeah, you get a few that are the parallel trees. So just really uprooting those things that have been passed down through the generations. And obviously you're doing the work, so great job. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and that's what I'm disconnecting now, Jeanette. And that's what I had to deal with too, because like I said, I had a whole forest. And a good amount of the issues were inherited. Like, since the beginning of time, inherited. There were so many things. It depends on if you're having physical issues or what's going on. The heart walls can be taken out. Depends how much work you've been doing on yourself. Heart walls can be taken out between 1 and 5 sessions. Some people have more trauma than others. Some things that they've held on to for longer periods of time, what have you. If the emotions are causing you physical pain, it might be necessary to do the body code. But like I was saying, it's kind of a cyclical pattern between the stages, the emotion code, the body code, and the belief code, because the belief code is what is causing you to trap these emotions. And once you trap these emotions, you get the heart wall, and then it goes further into the body code. And then because of the body code, you're going into further beliefs. So you're planting more trees. Like, I can't get better. I can't improve. I have to work hard for my money. Like, nobody loves me type thing. So, like, it keeps programming you, and you just keep in these cyclical patterns and cycles. So it depends on the person. It depends on what your pains or issues are. Yeah. And then the other thing, like, once you finally rip out, Jeanette, all of these trees, right, you still have all of this energy that's stuck within your body still. So you may still need the body code and the emotion code to clear all of the rest of the energy, if that makes sense. But you frequent my lives, and I do the codes incorporated. I do a mashup with my Reiki. So if you're in my lives, you're getting free clearings. So Is there something that is bothering you specifically, Venus? Because usually we go highest priority, which is something that your subconscious is like ready to move on from. But you can ask for certainly something specific. Gotta see which one you didn't do. Did you guys eat dinner yet? You can send me an email. Payments or through the link tree. You can send me an email or send me a message as far as like when you're available or... Oh, it's good. I smelled it, actually. That's funny. I smelled it. I thought it was something that was in my dinner. But yeah, and that's another thing too that is super, super cool is as you're clearing these energies. Yeah, my Wi-Fi's been acting funky all day, and my live, like I had to click in and out of people's lives earlier. But as you're clearing these energies and trapped emotions, these blockages, your clair abilities will actually kick up too. So you'll be more connected. You'll see and hear and feel and know things more clearly, which is awesome. Like the connection to source, to the divine, to each other, if that's how you roll. Quite beautiful. It depends. I had gotten on, was that another one? Brittany? For the emotion code? I got on today at 3, and then at 4. Reiki stuff wanting to buy a rocking chair crystals. So we got Brittany for an emotion code again. Yeah, I have like 4 different rocking chairs, and I love knitting and crocheting. That was actually my first business that I had. I learned how to knit and crochet when I was 6. My mother taught me. So I started my own business like 16, 17 years ago now for crafts. And I do absolutely everything from wood burning and metal work to leather and like sewing clothes and whatnot. Okay, so emotion code. Brittany, Brittany, Brittany. Are any of these Brittany's emotions? Yes! Sorry for getting excited, but the previous sessions that I've had with you were all inherited. So now we're actually getting to some emotions that are actually yours. Excuse me for getting excited. Worthlessness. Oh, I'm not done just yet. We were just kind of chatting in between. So you can still book if you want to. If it's better for you to book next week, that's fine too. Okay, so this is hers. Is it before 20, before 10, before 5, 6, 7, 8, around 8 years old? Is it more than one? No. Guilt, inherited, father side, 20 generations. Overwhelm. Inherited. Father side. Also 20 generations. Is it more than one? Worry. Inherited. Spoke too soon. Father side 20 generations. Shock, inherited. Mother's side, 30 generations. Wow. Is that more than one? Worthlessness, inherited. Father's side, 20 generations. Disgust, preconception. That's cool. So for those of you who haven't had a session with me or were here when I was explaining, there's 5 different kinds of trapped emotions. Preconception actually happens when you are a soul before you incarnate. Overwhelm, preconception, apparently you realized that there was a lot of inherited traumas to clear. Shock, inherited. Father's side, 20 generations. Worry, absorbed. Before 20, before 10, 6, around 6 years old. Oh. Worry, inherited. Father's side, 20 generations back. Lancer, tiny dancer. Shock, inherited. Mother's side, 30 generations. Okay, you have 12 trapped emotions, and the ones that were of you were preconception and then worthlessness. So the rest are absorbed or inherited. So you've been taking on a lot of other people's energy, and it is time to let that go. Okay? We are now letting go of inherited shock from your mother's side. 30 generations. 30. That's insane. Good for you. We are now letting go of inherited inherited unworthy. Nope, I read that wrong. It's worry. I scribbled inherited worry. We are now letting go of inherited worry from your father's side, probably 20 generations back. Yes. Yes, yes. The live events. We are now letting go of absorbed worry around 6 years old. We're letting go of inherited shock from your father's side 20 generations back. We're letting go of preconception overwhelm. We're letting go of preconception disgust. We are letting go of inherited worthlessness from your father's side 20 generations back. Hello, Sonia. We are letting go of inherited shock from your mother's side 30 generations back. We're letting go of inherited worry from your father's side 20 generations back. Letting go of inherited overwhelm from your father's side 20 generations back. We are letting go of inherited guilt from your father's side 20 generations back. And we are letting go of worthlessness from around 8 years old. Did we clear all of the trapped emotions? Yes. Are there any other blocks or imbalances that Brittany can let go of? No. So I'm going to disconnect Brittany. Cleared. How do you feel? Hopefully lighter. That was a lot. Relief. Good, good, good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm just doing some housekeeping. Some landscaping. Oh, it's good, Sonia. No, it's so tonight I do my Reiki sessions, right? Where I do a Reiki mashup of my energy healing modalities. I kind of just dig in my toolbox and do the housekeeping and landscaping, and that is free for everyone. It's free. And then on Tuesday nights, I do discounted sessions because I want people to know what it is that I do. And so it's a one-on-one, so it's personal, but it's live. So it costs less money, and if anyone resonates with the energy, you know, it resonates. It's like the collectives collect. So if that makes sense, then that makes sense. There you go. And if it resonates, then it resonates, just at the intention that you're also letting it go. But these are personalized, and that, like, it went back for her detailed information. Some were age specific, some were for like 30 generations back on her mother's side. So it just gets more detailed and specific with the one-on-ones. That's okay. It ripped, sweetheart. It ripped. That's trash, and that's fine. I'll be right back. What's the matter? It ripped? Oh, you ripped both of them. Yes, absolutely. And if you don't want to share, I mean, if you'd rather have a private session, the link tree is in my bio. You can just send me, oh my goodness, hopefully in a good way, Brittany. You can feel free to send me a message or an email. Sneaking some food here. I don't see it yet. Stop right there. I don't know what's up with the tech glitches. Cash App. You broke it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's broken. Go see if Sissy has any tape. It's only 5:42 right now. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Where are you at? Florida. It's one of the only states I haven't been to yet. I don't know if Venus is still in here or not. I don't think it went through. I don't know if you tried the PayPal or if it was Cash App. What'd you guys eat for dinner? As I'm munching on mine. Do you have PayPal or Cash App? Ooh. Cash App's all the way at the bottom. And if you're getting the emotion code, it's $20. I can tap in if you want to see if you need the body code or what. Stew sounds so good. Yeah, something just went through. Can I say your government name? Somebody just paid for a belief code. Connection is life. Yeah, the Cash App it should be all the way at the bottom for the link tree. So apparently it's not all the way at the bottom, it's third from the bottom. The very bottom is YouTube, and then my Amazon list is underneath that, but third from the bottom is the Cash App. If you want to do the emotion code, it's only $20 tonight. Connection is life. Is there something specific that you wanted to work on for your belief code? We can try highest priority. Okay, so highest priority. I just got full body tingles. Awesome. Who is that? Spirit guide. I'm gonna write that down. Unless you'd like to know. It's a basic tree. You did too. Good. power. Is this from self? Yes. So this is a belief from yourself. The first negative program is from self, and it is regarding power and strength. So our beliefs work with syntax, which means this is a statement. You found the Cash App. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So this belief is focused around your solar plexus chakra, which means it's having to do with your self-esteem, your confidence, action, power, identity. It is connected to your adrenal glands, your feelings of belonging and love. I can't stand up for myself. Survival. Is this from self? This is suggested. So this isn't even from you. Someone somewhere made you believe, they suggested this idea to you regarding survival and worth. So this is connected to your root chakra, security, safety, support, survival. It is connected to your reproductive system, skeletal system. And its statement is, I am wrong. Is there another negative program? Limiting belief is what we're moving on to. Is this from self? This is inherited. Mother's side, more than one generation. 15 generations back on your mother's side. So this is another long list of programming that is inherent. So let's check in here. I love the goosebumps. Oh my goodness. Survival again. Safety. So this is connected again to the root chakra. Security, safety, support, survival, your reproductive organs. 1 second, baby. I'll never be safe. I'll never be safe is what this says. I need to go get my kid a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Is there another limiting belief? No. No. And none of it's a waste. Venus. None of it's a waste. That's what I was explaining. It's kind of cyclical. So even if you were to clear out all of your belief code trees and get rid of the whole forest, you likely still have some energy that is in your body, as well as trapped emotions for your heart wall. Wow. Excuse me. So no, it is not a waste. You're good. You're good. Questions are awesome. That's how we learn. So tapping back in, making sure I'm connected to Connection is Life. 1 second. What happened? You spilled your drink? Okay. Okay. Wow. She likes pouring water into everything. Like, it's a toddler phase where they're into pouring, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be cereal or sand. But yeah. Yes, I'm still on. I'm still here. Been on for a good portion of the day. All right. Tapping back in, tapping back in. Connection is live. Yeah, I love your spirit guide, by the way. They're amazing. Yeah, I have been. All right, so are there any more limiting beliefs? No. Yeah. Yeah. And that's, again, where that prefrontal cortex is still developing. So they're still learning a lot of those and testing the boundaries and like learning things about their natural world, which is really beautiful and amazing. So no more limiting beliefs. We're going to check in and see what the faulty core belief is. Survival. This is also inherited, mother side, 15 generations. Okay. And worth. You need to go ask your sister. I'm not. So this is also connected to the root chakra. The dog is wanting to have my attention. Without money and prestige, I am worthless. Faulty core identity, yes. Be safe. Mother side, 15 generations. Power. Change. Hello, Amber. Yeah, my dog usually comes at me for her sessions in the morning, and then the cat comes at night. So this is actually regarding the solar plexus chakra. Self-esteem, confidence, action, identity, power. It will affect your adrenal glands, and it is regarding those feelings of belonging and love. I can't tolerate anything new. Okay, now we've got the tree outlined. Are there any belief code associations? No, so these are all emotional. Anger, inherited. Are these all inherited? Yes. So none of this is yours. This is all inherited. Mother side, 15 generations back. All of them. Is it more than one? That one's times 10. Guilt. Same thing. Mother side, 15 generations. Is that more than one? No. Overwhelm. Is that one more than one? Hatred. Resentment. What's the matter, babe? What's the matter? Overwhelm. Shock. Worthless. Yeah. Worthless. Guilt. That was that. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 trapped emotions that we are going to remove. And then we're going to start from the top of the tree and then uproot it. And then check in to see if you need any positive statements to fill that hole. Okay? We are now, these are all inherited, none of them are yours, letting go of inherited guilt from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are now letting go of inherited worthlessness from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited worthlessness from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited shock from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited overwhelm from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited resentment from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited hatred from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited overwhelm from your mother's side 15 generations back. We are letting go of inherited guilt from your mother's side 15 generations back. Now this is a big one. This is inherited anger, and there's a lot of it, so it'll take me a minute to clear. And it keeps wanting to get stuck in my throat. Like, speaking up about it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I had seen a post the other day that was talking about domestic violence. And it was saying